to my house. What's up, guys? Here we go again with another budget deck profile featuring Momo. Momo, a lot of people have been asking about her, so let's get right into it and get into this deck profile. So Momo, she's really neat. She's very toolboxy. She has a six-hander. She's a six-hander with 26 life. She uses the all symbol, good symbol, and life symbol. We built this deck off of life for budget. Now, like I said, there's other explorations with her. She's very, very fun. A lot of moving parts and things that you can just creative ways to just try to kill your opponent and get a lot of advantages as well. So she's really neat. Let's go into it. Her first enhance, destroy one foundation, build one asset or weapon foundation from your card pool face up. This attack gets +2 or -2 speed. So the cost is destroying a foundation. If you don't have a build, if you don't have an asset or a weapon foundation in your card pool, that's okay. You do not have to have that in your card pool to still give an attack +2 or -2 speed. So you're just initially technically you're just destroying a foundation to give or +2 or -2 speed. So yeah, trade-off. The other one is enhance once per turn. Remove one foundation, add one weapon card from your discard pile to your hand. It's a really, really good effect, and there's a lot of combos you can do with this. I won't go into combos, but I will show you little things here and there that some of the stuff you can do with her, and it's really neat. So that's Momo. So let's go into the attack lineup. Some of y'all already know. It seems like I probably just enjoy this card a lot. Yes, I really do. It's just stats are just really good. Panache, Shining Naval Blast. I think y'all already know, so I don't have to go really far into it. But you know, stats 5/5, 5 min for 5. Just flip a foundation and you give it +1/+1. So it's a 5. I mean, it becomes a 6 min for 6. With Momo, if you have a foundation that you want to get ready, you just want to give it, it becomes a 8 mid for 6. And then with her asset, you can just buff it up even more. So it's just really good. Can really be a game ender actually in a lot of cases, but it dishes out a lot of damage. Next, we have 4 create capture net. Really neat card. It's a 2 low for 4. There goes them low attacks again. As charged weapon and combo. Foundation is the requirement, so you got to have a foundation before you proceeding this card. So just so y'all know, or y'all curious about what that means, I have other videos that explain that, and I will be doing a video that actually talks about keywords and stuff like that. So we have combo enhance. This attack gains stun 2. Really neat. Be able to make it harder for your opponent to do anything against you. And the other enhance is really, really nice. Enhance, build one foundation from your card pool face up. So that's the part that I really enjoy alone, because that foundation that you put in, it doesn't matter. You can use that and you'll be able to bring it down. Or if you do somebody else, you bring some other card into the card pool, this will allow you to pull it back out of the out of the card pool down to your staging area face up. And it actually says it right here what combo is. So those of y'all who are just concerned or not sure, when you look at this card, you'll get to see it. I won't read it right now because we're just for time's sake. Next, we have 4 Naval Laser Charge. You already know, I've shown you that before. There goes that low attack. Woo boy. And 5 damage. Love the stats. It has weapon, so you can search it off of Momo's ability, where she says remove a foundation from your staging area, and you can search for your discard pile, search in your discard pile for a weapon card and add it to your hand. You can add this, so this is recyclable. The other enhance is if you have flipped a foundation during this enhance step, your next attack this turn gets +1, +1, pretty much plus speed, +1 speed, and +1 damage. So self-explanatory. Next attack just gets better. I run 2 create bow staff. This card is neat to set up for other things. If there's certain cards you've been trying to get out of your discard pile that you went there, whether it's an asset or whether it's a foundation that you've been wanting and you haven't been able to get it because it went into the discard pile, this allows you to fetch that, add it into card pool. Then you do Momo's ability to destroy foundation, add that foundation or sorry, that weapon foundation or asset down to your staging area. So it's really crazy how she works. She just keeps creating stuff. See what I did there? Next, finally, we have Zero Gravity Capture. 3 diff, really nice little poke. It has 0 high, so yes, it's easy to block, but that's okay. If they block it, that's really fine because there's so many other things you can do. 4 damage anyway, nice low block. It has the ability, if it's sent into the momentum, it goes into momentum face up. The enhanced momentum. So that means if it's because it's face up in the momentum, so pretty much it's like this. It's under your character like this. And if it's in your momentum, it has a momentum enhance. So what it says is flip. So in the momentum, you flip it in the momentum and get the ability, which says this attack gets +3 damage. So it's neat because you get little pokes in. Most people may not even block this, and you set up for your final kill turn later on in the game. The other one is Deadlock. Add 1 momentum to your hand. I mean, self-explanatory. There you go. We run 3 release. A lot of y'all already know what this is. New players that don't know, enhance, destroy 1 foundation. Your check to block this attack gets +2. So this helps you block better. Your checks to get, if you need a 5 or you needed a 7, you check a 5. If you had already paid the cost for this, it becomes a 7 because it got +2 to it. Next we got Amphibious. This is really good because it helps you continue on your turn on attacking your opponent and stuff. Once per turn, if a card has left your card pool this turn, ready this foundation, playable while committed. So if you passed it for any reason like that, you ready it because you're constantly going to be using Momo's ability actually a lot of times you'll use her ability. That's causing something to leave a card pool. So you use that, pull something down, this is active for the rest of the time. So there you go, really good. This is really good. This is a precious lesson. Response flip. After one of your foundations is removed or destroyed, build the top card of your deck face down. So this is really neat because with Momo, like I said, Momo just does a lot of stuff. So pretty much if Momo destroys a foundation, or if you do her ability to remove a foundation to do other things, this goes off, you flip this and take the top card of your deck and add it face down and you have more foundations. So you actually, if you destroy something, you actually, with this, it replaces it. So it's really good, keeps it going. Next we have preparing for battle. This has breaker 1, it has weapon, it's a foundation with weapon. So you are able to do some things with Momo to be able to pull it down if it's in the card pool. It says commit, discard 1 card, draw 1 card. So it just really just flushes out stuff that you need. You can easily discard a momentum, discard some other weapon card, and you draw a card, and then you find your asset, which you'll see later on, allows you to take that card, add it into your card pool, and then you do Momo's ability, bring it down. It's really, does a lot of crazy combos, and it's great for defense with the breaker. Then we have Observant Student. Great low block. I really am running this just to see what my next card is, what it is that I want to do with it, if I'm going to do well with a pass and check or a block. And then the Deadlock Enhance. Commit it. If a card has left your card pool this turn, add 1 range attack from your discard pile to your hand. I believe we have maybe like 1 or 2. No, we have actually a good bit of range attacks in there. So that's pretty neat too if they go into Deadlock. We have 2 infinite potential. This is cool because you have actually a decent amount of high blocks. And itself is a great high block. It says response flip. After your rival plays an attack, change it to high. So if you know that for a fact you're going to be able to block it or have a better way to block it, you just use this and change it there. Then we have 2 start with the basics. This is more of just an extension to be able to buff your weapon attacks. You have a decent amount of weapon attacks. I only run 2 of it because not all of my attacks are weapons, and I don't want to just sit there with this card and what I'm throwing out there is a weapon. Like I said, I have a decent amount of weapons, so I don't really know. You can play around with it and see. I think 2 is just fine. I feel like there's other foundations that probably could be utilized better than this one. We were on one encouraging training partner. Obviously, you can't do the top one because it says Midoriya or Chaco or Utica response, so don't worry about that. We just do it for the ability to flip, change this attack speed to 4. So if somebody has a very high speed and this almost seems unblockable, you use that, and that just makes it easier to block it. Wall cling, great for if you just, whether it's a throw attack or whether it's an attack that seems really heavy and you don't want to die to it, or you don't want to take heavy damage and you need it to just not deal damage. This says no. Okay, this says you're not going to deal as much damage, and if you partial block it, you'll still take no damage because of this. The enhanced flip, if this attack is blocked, it deals no damage. So that's why that's really good. This is the bread and butter right here. This is really nice. Rising Starlet has weapon, another foundational weapon. Nice high block, 2 high block. It says response after you build this card, gain 1 life. So if you're taking damage, you can gain that back. And then enhance your attack, only on your attack. Flip, build 1 weapon asset or weapon foundation from your card pool face up. So you build it, face up, and now it's active. So it's a really good card. I really enjoy this card. And last but not least, her kit herself, quick creation, really good. 2 mid block, has breaker and is a weapon, has enhance. Commit. Add the top card of your discard pile to your card pool. This attack gets +2 or -2 damage. So, like I told you, that whole thing where, like, if I had this in my hand and I use that 1 card to discard a card to draw a card, I'd add that. Then if this is out there, I could commit this, add this into my card pool, and then I could do Momo's ability. I could do Momo's ability that destroys one of my foundations that I made, that same foundation that I committed. Well, destroy that, bring this down, boom, and I just replace it. And now I have it. So it's really neat. It has a lot of moving parts in this deck. It's really neat, really good. So there you have it, folks. That is the deck profile for Momo. She is really fun. You could definitely optimize it with some more stuff, throw some other little kits in there. Really neat. And I'll have it spread out as far as the deck list, so you don't have to worry about necessarily trying to search all the cards and stuff. You'll see it right in front of you. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about that. And if you liked everything, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, put that notification on. And I thank you and I appreciate you taking the time to check my stuff out. All right. I love you guys. Take care. Be blessed. Peace.